You being a good girl. Well, hello there, everybody. Sorry I've been away for a while. Kind of caught a pretty mean, a pretty mean flu, bug, whatever you want to call it. Either way, I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I catch a cold, the first two things to go are my sense of smell and my sense of taste. And of course, anytime you tell somebody that, it's like, oh God, COVID, COVID, COVID. And yeah, but that's been happening to me since I was 7. So it's it ended up being, I believe it was, the test said something about influenza B. I didn't know that they had different alphabetical symbols for influenza, this, that, and the other. And apparently, my body really, really enjoyed that cold so much that it held on to it for darn near 2 months. 2 months. That's crazy. So now I've finally got my sense of taste back, and that just so happens to be perfect timing because we have another Yum box. Technically, this is the December Yum box, and this is probably what is this, late January. But better late than never, I guess. And we get a chance to take a look at the goodies that they send you in December. I don't think this one here is a particular country. I think it's kind of like a collage of different snacks from a bunch of other countries. I have no idea. And I've got my assistant sitting here with me. Come here, pup. Come here. Come on. Come. Oh Lord, she's just rolling over on her back. I swear, the most submissive animal in the planet. Say hi. See, you probably can't see her. Look at her. She's not even in the camera. she's, I guess she's camera shy. Any other day, she's a doggone diva. But that being, I know Daddy loves you too. You want to try some snacks? We got some December snacks from Yum Yum. Okay. I hope this is the December box. It's red. I guess that symbolizes Christmas in some way or another. So don't freak out. It's just the box. Whenever boxes and bags start making noises, she starts making tracks in the other direction. All right. What is this? Oh, this is the pic. And there she goes. Like I said, this that that's all it took right there, and the dog was like, "Nope, I'm gone, bro." Arctic Ocean, is that okay? All right. Apparently, we're getting a little hodgepodge of stuff from different areas: the United States, Sweden, Mexico, China, Japan. For some damn reason, I have no clue, is represented by a bucket of chicken. JFC, if you will. Japanese fried chicken. Sure, I'm not going to even argue with you. Japan, a popular Christmas Eve tradition is to eat KFC. That's a popular tradition for me every day. I can get down with some Japanese people, so we're good on that. China, lively dragon dances are performed to bring blessings for the year ahead and symbolize good fortune, power, and resilience. Interesting. Oops, I missed one. Peru. Peru's down at the bottom. Yeah, easy to miss, but they're there. Peru getting represented. Is that even a word? Nacimientos. Nacimientos. I don't know. Or nativity scene. our central Christmas tradition in Peru. Well, kind of everywhere, isn't it? I mean, don't everybody do the nativity thing for Christmas, right? I mean, it's not just a Peru thing. I've heard about it. There's a very good representation of it in the movie Home Alone, so you know America knows a little bit about the nativity scene. Good Lord. Mexico, the Night of Radishes. Seriously. Noche de Rabanos, because they just can't say radishes, is an annual folk art festival and competition held on December 23rd in Oaxaca, Mexico. So, apparently, in Mexico, when they want to celebrate Christmas, um, you know, uh, Christmas trees, no thank you. Um, the Nativity, sorry, Peru took it. Tough shit. But radishes, radishes is that's a that's a Christmas thing in Mexico. I'd want to sneak into the United States as well. Honest to goodness, I'm not even joking. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the United States. United States. Speaking of, a beloved tradition is baking and decorating sugar cookies in holiday shapes like trees, stars, and wreaths. That's it. We're 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 basically narrowed down to a paragraph about friggin' sugar cookies. Okay, so apparently, um, the rest of the world thinks that America celebrates Christmas by making sugar cookies shaped like stars, trees, and wreaths. Nothing about gingerbread men, gingerbread houses, nothing about Christmas lights, nothing about turkeys and hams, and I'm kind of disappointed, That sucks. They really dissed us here. Sweden, during St. Lucia Day, the eldest daughter in a family often dresses in white and wears a crown of candles. Bet they didn't do that shit in the 80s. Is you go up in a blaze with rave number 4 in your hair, wouldn't you? Woo boy, I guess they didn't have one of those like 80s big hair eras like they did here in America with the women going through an entire can of Aquanet over a weekend. Where's a crown of candles? Leading a procession of other children who carry candles and sing. Boy, that is a fire hazard waiting to happen. Sweden must have like the absolute best volunteer fire department ever. Like ever. That is amazing. Okay. Ooh, all right. We got the stickers. Here they are, the stickers. Yep. I'm holding it upside down like an idiot. All right. There's the stamp. The nose picking one that I still don't get. I'm guessing that one has something to do with traveling and all that. Trivia winner, which I never get because I suck. And the flower. That is a flower, right? Yep, that's a flower. What's that Christmas flowery thing? Well, it's not a country this time. It represents Christmas. The birth of the guy that saved everybody, and then we thanked him by replacing him with a fat dude in a red suit. Think about that for a minute. You know what? I'm just going to grab what's on top and on the right. So the first thing I see is Brett's La Chipsier Fran Case. Saveur Allégat à la Veronese or Nacy something. Nutrition score C. Okay, so they're not proud of it, but judging by that flag, I'm going to say it's French, maybe, possibly. We're gonna say French. I took French in high school, failed it, and then replaced that class with something else. There was this rumor going around that you couldn't graduate unless you knew a foreign language. Well, my foreign language was English. Not too many people at my school knew that anyway, so. Let's see. What are these flavored as? It better not be frog flavored. The French eat frog. I've had frogs. I've had frog legs. They're not bad. I don't know what French frogs taste like, and I sure don't want French frog potato chips. So we're gonna try these. We're gonna check them out. We're gonna be honest. Ugh. It opened. Opened a lot easier than them Korean bags that are made out of the same stuff they built spaceships out of. Look at there. Somebody already took a bite out of my potato chip. Kind of smells like sour cream. Kind of weird, you know. But, bottoms up, down the hatch, and all that jazz. Ooh. There is an after. Okay. You know those that potato chip flavor, the cheddar and sour cream, I think it is by Ruffles, like cheddar sour cream Ruffles. Imagine that with absolutely no cheddar flavor. Cheese completely gone. Just the sour cream part. But there's just something not quite on about it. You know what I mean? It's like you're looking for something. There's something. It's like where to go, but I don't know what it is. It ain't bad. Don't get me wrong. It ain't oh my god, spit it out. I'm gonna die. It ain't like that. Um, Definitely never had a potato chip like this before, with the exception of the cheddar and sour cream one. But this clearly there's no cheddar. I don't care what you say. I don't believe it. Oh, it's mozzarella cheese flavored. Okay, well, apparently these are cheesy mashed potato, otherwise known as aligot flavored potato chips. One of the ingredients is mozzarella cheese powder. That might be that, kind of sour cream taste that I'm getting. Cheese cultures, that's probably accommodating to the sour cream taste that I'm finding. But definitely nothing of any kind of yellow cheese variety. But there's mozzarella cheese, obviously, in there. And Doesn't taste like any kind of mozzarella cheese I've ever had. And I've eaten plenty of pizza, so I know what mozzarella cheese tastes like. Lasagna, and I've had mozzarella cheese. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, I'm going to rate those. I'm going to give them a 7. And I don't feel like justifying that answer. But yeah, 7. They're not. They taste they're better than my facial expression made them out to be. Mainly because I didn't know what to expect. I don't read French, so when that first initial taste is like, hold on, I'm trying to discover like what I've tasted this before, but not to this capacity. And honestly, it tasted like the sour cream and cheddar potato chips without the cheddar part. Apparently, that's what mozzarella tastes like in France. Next item. Okay. This item is called Plantain Tostones chips, jalapeno flavored. I just recently found out, thanks to Universal Yums, that I actually like jalapeno flavored potato chips. These are called Inca chips. Now, I'm not 100% sure what a plantain is. I'm pretty sure that's just a green banana. I could be wrong. I don't eat plantains. I'm about to, so I'm going to know in a minute. Hopefully I like these. Anything on the back here that gives you an idea of where this might be from? Here we go. Herb Zarate Lime. Peru! These are from Peru. Thank you, Peru. And thank you for observing the nativity. Apparently that's the only part of Christmas they like to celebrate. I know I'm being deliberately hyperbolic. I know that's not the case. Oh my God. Fort Knox is not this secure. Give me a second. I don't want to blow this up all over the place. There we go. I destroyed the bag. I'm not joking. I destroyed that puppy. She gone. Ew. What the devil? On the bag, they should put, this is the actual size. They don't get no bigger than this. Every one of them is this size or smaller. And that's what the chip looks like. Yeah? Yeah. It looks like a crunchy little fried, honest to goodness, it looks like a banana chip, really. Only smells like jalapenos. Let's give it a shot. That is so weird. Imagine, if you would, draining all of the sugar out of a banana. Just completely taking all of the sweetness out of a banana and leaving it with probably about 10% of its actual banana flavor. And then dipping it in some jalapeno juice or something. I don't know. That's about what that would make. That's what you can get, like the slightest little hint of like a non-sweet, total starchy banana bite in the back of your throat. And probably, I would say, 30% of the heat of a jalapeno pepper. Those are good. They're yummy. Those are snackable. I would say, 7 on those as well. nothing really like, kicking out about the one chips that I had that were I forget where they were from, but they were jalapeno flavored. Those were awesome. Those tasted excellent. Pretty sure I gave those like an 8 or 9. Pretty sure I gave them a 9. These are a 7. They're very mild, but like I said, they're snackable. So, not bad. And again, a 7. Now with Universal Yums, every one of the bigger boxes that you get a drink, and this drink, hey, it's called Señorial Sangria. I'm guessing sangria is the flavor. Señorial, there you go, sangria. Non-alcoholic, so we ain't getting lit today. Let's see here: carbonated water, cane sugar, natural flavors, caramel color. So all the things, and distributed by El Paso, Texas. So I'm guessing this is either the one of the American products, or it could be Mexico, because some of the things that are considered Mexican snacks, they come from Texas. We learned that in the video with the Mexican box. Just slightly fizzy. We're going to take a sip of this. By the way, this is cold. I've had this in the refrigerator for a couple of days. I can't stand to drink anything warm. Just, I'd rather not. Damn, I don't even know how to describe that. Keep in mind, I don't drink like wine, champagne, crap like that. I just don't. Coca-Cola, water, Starbucks every once in a while. That's about as far as I go. So we're gonna find out what this tastes like. Hopefully it's yummy. Okay, definitely fruity. Couldn't tell you what kind of fruit. Definitely citrusy. And you know what? Honest to goodness, it reminds me of something. It really does. One of the very first, as a matter of fact, the very first, I'm drawing a blank. Universal Yums. One of the very first Universal Yums box that I ever did was United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom box, they had a can of something called Irn-Bru, IRN brew. This tastes a lot like that, even though that was like a yellowish orange colored liquid, and this is probably red, maybe. I wouldn't swear to it, because the bottle's green and you look at it and it looks brown, so that tells you it's probably red or it's probably brown. Kind of hard to know, but given the color of the bottle and everything, if it represents anything to do with it, the liquid inside, it's probably like a reddish color, and it being sangria, probably some type of I don't know, maybe grape color, like purple. But or dark red. Either way, it's actually really good. The taste, that is, even though the Irn-Bru took me a while to come up with an opinion on that one, because that one, I don't know, it just, I'd never tasted anything like that before. I'm gonna give this an 8. That, a lot of that may be because it's just cold and wet, and I was thirsty after the jalapeno chips. We'll find out later on. It might get downgraded to a 7. Who knows? I'm kind of passing those 7s out pretty liberally today, aren't I? Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh, I see one that says popcorn. There's a giant box in here that says watermelon on it. And I'll bet you anything it's not watermelon. What do we got now? Pop Smile. Thank God that was... Oh, no. Oh, no. Salted egg yolk. It should say egg yuck. Salted egg yolk popcorn. What kind of kung fu frickin' country is this coming from? New Taipei, Taiwan. It's from Taiwan. Egg yolk, salted egg yolk, flavored popcorn. I just got over being sick and I have a feeling I'm headed back. This bag might require my knife. Yep. I don't know what it is with these Asian countries, but when they make a snack, they make it to where you gotta burn just as many calories getting into it as you gain from eating it. Diabolical. Let's see if I can do this without cutting a finger off. Going in with 10 and hoping to come back out with 10. Fingers, that is. Oh, hell no. Oh, shit. Ooh, you stinky bitch. Oh, these reek. Damn, I'm not gonna be able to eat these. Whoo, holy cow. I'm looking for something to throw them in. Oh man, why does all of my lighters gotta be out in my car where my camping equipment is? Oh no, this is diabolical. Okay, I mean, it's a popcorn. It's a popcorn. It's just... Oh, there's gonna be no getting that out of my... There's no way. This is gonna totally destroy my palate after this. I just know it. Oh man. Oh. How do you guys eat this shit? Mmm. Oh my god, the smell is getting to me. Okay. Fear factor time. Oh my lord. Okay. Whew. May God not kill me with food poisoning. Oh, keep your mouth closed. Oh, it gets worse. Not a fan. No, I'm not saying they're horrible. I'm saying I don't like them. And the weird thing is, there's a little bit of sweetness to it. Like it's got some kind of sweet coating on top of the unborn chicken fetus taste. Oh my god. Popped corn, coconut oil, sugar. Really. Coconut oil and sugar. Ugh. Salt, soy lecithin, dried egg yolks. Why? Jesus. Maltodextrin, monosodium glutamate. Oh, great. I'm going to end up getting herpes or some shit. Disodium. Walla walla bing bang. Yeast extract. cheese powder, whole milk powder, contains soy, egg, wheat, milk, product of Taiwan. Oh my god. Um, I, go away. Just go away. Jesus. Time to see if this shit works any better the second time. I just upgraded the flavor rating on that to a 9 because it actually helped get the taste of that out of my mouth. And by the way, that's a 1. Do not recommend, do not like. Have you ever worked on a car and, like, say it had a bad battery, and when the batteries like start going bad and they're overcharging or they get cooked inside, they put out that nasty raw egg smell? That's what that, when the moment you open it, it just right in your face. Bitch smacks you right in the nose. And it sucked. I hope I never get a egg flavored product ever again. Taylor chips. I remember Taylor chips. I can't remember what country that was, but I remember those. What should be UK? James Street, Dublin, or could be Ireland. Nope, UK. All right. Yeah. Perthshire Earl. Well, could still be Ireland. Hell, I mean, it doesn't matter. Anyway, beef Wellington and pork gravy flavored potato crisps. Is it Gordon Ramsay's beef Wellington? Because I might get excited about this. Potato, oleic sunflower oil. Okay, that's enough of that. It's gonna hurt my head. Taylor's potato chip. I just love the bag. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that neat? That's a cute color. I like that color. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing it, but it's a cute color for a potato chip. Or wallpaper. Especially if you're Willy Wonka. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thinking. I'm always thinking. Alright. Let's check out this. Okay. Here's what she looks like. I'm assuming you know what a potato chip looks like, but I'm going to show you anyway, and there it is. Look at it. Respect it. I've been watching the Outdoor Gear Review. I can't help it. All right, let's find out what beef Wellington and port gravy flavor potato crisps taste. Port gravy? It says port, P-O-R-T, not pork gravy. Port, P-O, like you know, port wine or what? I'm guessing. I don't know. Ugh. Port wine gravy, like a wine gravy. I don't know. Let's hope they're yummy. You know, it's funny. It does have like a mashed potatoes and gravy kind of taste to it, but it has like a it's like beef gravy, like the kind you get at KFC. That kind of brown gravy. It kind of has that kind of flavor to it, with of course, the potato flavor because of there. You get it. I'm sure you get it. Um, Not bad. And I hate to do it, but that's a seven also. I mean, again, it's snackable. You can sit down, you can munch on those, but they're just not like woohoo. They're not out there. There's nothing like grabbing your attention, going, man, I gotta make a midnight run for those. You know what I mean? And that's about where 8, 9, and 10 start coming in for me. If it's something like you get a craving for, and you're like, I'm making a midnight run for those. That's where you get the 8, 9, and 10. 7 is just you're sitting down, you're watching TV, you're grabbing something, that's handy. It's there. You know, we'll snack on that. What else we got? Oh, look, we got a Teeny Yums bag again. I like getting these. I don't know why. They're cute. That's why. And as per usual, we'll try those last. Well, I might as well get this damn box out of the way. Look at this enormous box. Oh my god. I just read what the hell this actually says. It's a box of cookies. Apparently it's a box of watermelon cookies. Watermelon chocolate chip cookies. I'm not looking forward to that. My brain tells me those flavors don't work together. I'm going to try it in the name of science. Oh, let's see where these are from. Oh, they speak English there. That's great. Ibaraki, Japan. Nope, they just print shit in English for my convenience. What in the hell? It opens up like a pack of Ziploc bags. Down, girl. Alright. This is interesting the way this is packed. Look at that. Little sections there. I would have figured they ran that way. No, they ran this way. Because this way, you get less cookies. Yes. Yes, that's why they do that. It's not a mystery. Now, how am I going to open these? Good Lord. It's like IKEA instructions on these things. Ooh, here we go. I grabbed a... Yay! Alright, the little thingies come off. And they come off pretty easy, too. I didn't even have to... See what it says on here. Okay. I found where they hid the Japanese writing. I can't read that shit. For all I know, it says, "Do not eat, you will die." I don't know. American palates cannot take this. You know what I mean? I have no idea. So, yay. Freaking wonderful. And these smell a little weird. Oh. Well, what's the little hard candy that's got the watermelon flavor? Jolly Rancher. It might be Jolly Rancher watermelon, or some other kind of watermelon candy. Little hard. No, it's Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, it smells. That's sad. That's sad. It smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Yeah, that's what it smells like. My God, it's a cookie, guys. It's a cookie, and it smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. It's fun for me. Down the hatch and into the garbage chute. Okay, I will not be finishing that. That's a 2, and it sucked. They should not make watermelon flavored cookies. If you're Japanese and you enjoy those, leave me your contact information. I will mail these to you because I don't like to waste food. Those are horrible. And the worst part is I can't even feed them to my dog. They got damn chocolate chips in them. Ugh. Did I say those were 2, by the way? Because that's... I mean, you get a 2 because they're better than the damn popcorn, but good God. I would never, ever, ever purchase that. Never, ever, 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 ever. Ugh. Tempted to wash the taste of that out of my mouth. Might have to call and order more of these. Yeah, that helped. So far, 9 on the, what's this called? Sangria Natural Flavored Soda. Alright. Next item. Oh, I'm holding it upside down. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better because I could not tell what that was. Karen's Bakery. These are from Karen's Bakery. Aren't they cute? Isn't that pretty? Valentine's Day ain't too far away. This could probably be, you know, maybe some kind of Valentine's Day gift for somebody. If you like, you know, stuff from Mini Spice Cookies. Directly from Karen's Bakery. Danish. Okay, they're Danish. With cocoa coating, baked with a delicious spice mix. Oh yeah, I remember that from the Danish box. The people with the character there. Okay, there's hope for these because they did have some pretty good cookies from their particular box. Let me double check, make sure. Yep, Denmark. Yeehaw! All right. So let's get to checking these out. Actually hopeful. Might get my first 8 of the day. Or 9. Maybe even 10. Okay, before we do that, we're going to have to get the knife. By the way, if you want a good knife, this is a little buck folder. And I got this for, I think it was $12. It was 50% off at Vance Outdoors. It normally I think it was $23.99. Okay. Don't cut fingers. We need those. Especially that middle one for traffic. Love this knife. Quite useful. Alright, let's see what this cookie looks like. Huh. That's weird. Kind of looks like the cookie from Cookie Crisp cereal, but with like a little chocolate back. I don't know. I was going to say a little chocolate butthole, but I was... Ooh, it smells nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Let's check it out. There's a familiarity of the taste of that cookie, and it ain't the chocolate. that I just I can't quite place right now. It's like whatever the spice part is. I don't think it's cinnamon. It's either, I want to say like spearmint or wintergreen. Lord, but I get both of those confused with licorice sometimes too, or anise. I'm gonna have to read the ingredients because I want to know what that is. Because in this cookie with that chocolate, it works. I mean, it's good. I like it. Yeah, got the old man eyes. Wheat, flour, sugar, vegetable oil, canola palm, fully hydrogenated cocoa with alkali, molasses, spices. Well, that's not friggin' helpful. Spices. Whey powder, leavening, ammonium. That's basically like ammonium with two M's. I don't know what that is. Bicarbonate, phosphorus, bicarbonate, salt, food starch, potato, corn emulsifiers, milk, peanut, almond, hazelnuts, all in the same factory, potato, corn, rapeseed, lecithin. It doesn't tell you what it is. That bites. It just says spices. However, if you've ever had, what are they called? Spice drops. If you've ever had those little candies that's like sugar coated, they're called spice drops. That taste. Stop it now. Thank you. That cookie part tastes like a combination of the purple spice drop and the white spice drop, which I believe the white spice drop is either like mint or wintergreen or something like that, and the purple one is like licorice or anise. It's it's got either one of those or both of them in that cookie, and it actually works with the chocolate. It's really good. 9. I like these. And they're not going very far because when this video is done, I might be snacking on those my darn self. Oh, now I just feel silly. No shit. I got a Dubai bar. I bought one of these about 8 months ago because I saw this trend where everybody was trying these Dubai chocolate bar things. I ordered one on Amazon. It was like, I don't know, between 15 and $20. And I was going to do a video about it, but, one day I was sitting here, I was bored, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do a video about something that might accidentally make me sick or anything like that. So, because I don't know about that calafi crap that's in it, or calafi. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, let's see if it says it on here. Wheat, flour, sunflower, oh, apparently this doesn't have that in it. Ooh, I might like this then. This doesn't have that calafalafi crap in it. I can't remember what the name of that junk was. But anyway, I tried the bar, never did a video about it because, why bother? And wasn't impressed. I also didn't like that whatever that gritty crap was in it. I mean, it tasted like bits of glass mixed with sand, and as far as the taste of the bar itself is okay, a Reese cup, as far as I'm concerned, would have been, it would have been more tasty. But now we got a bar, a Weinrichs Dubai style. That's probably important to note that it's Dubai style and not a Dubai chocolate bar. And I swear if this says it's made in India, I'm going to feel like it's made in Germany. Really? It is. Okay. Made in Germany. Manufactured by L. Wine. Well, yeah, Weinrich. I mean, that's duh. Look at that name right there. Weinrichs. They're not from Peru. But, yeah, now I finally get to try one. On camera. In front of all of you lovely people. And give you an honest reaction. Smells like chocolate. That's always a good thing. I just want a segment. I don't need the whole darn thing. Okay. Alright. Let's make sure it doesn't have that gritty crap in it. So far it doesn't look like it does. Alright, well anyway. Here's what it looks like. And there's the pistachio cream. Focus. Focus. Okay, don't focus. But there's the pistachio cream. You can see it. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, go away. Alright, let's, yeah, kind of smells about the same as the other one did anyway. It unlocks a memory. I just can't think of anything to compare it to. The pistachio cream, definitely a lot better without that sandy, gritty crap in it. Uh, the chocolate itself, it was not hard, but I mean, it's kind of weird to say. It was a little chewy. You know, it had just a slightest bit of texture to it. It's like, is it melting? or, or does each bite regenerate it like chewing gum? But it was temporary. Eventually, you could tell that it was actually starting to melt. It's definitely a high temperature, a high temperature chocolate. It was resistant, just a little resilient there. Um, but again, nothing outstanding. Nothing. I'm gonna have to go 7 on that one as well. The good news is most of this is 7 or better. There's a couple of duds. Normally, when I get one of these and I open them up and I check them out, and it's like, you know, 5s, 4s. And then you might get that one gem that's like, ooh, this was actually pretty good, and I'll give it an 8. But these, they're all kind of slightly above mid. Just that's probably the best way to describe everything so far. So overall, it's not been a bad box. It really hasn't. Egg yolk flavored popcorn. Japan, Taiwan, wherever the hell it was from. Do better. Do better. I like Chinese food. You know what I mean? You think I would enjoy something from one of our lovely Asian countries on this planet, but for some damn reason, walking around eating raw egg ass flavored popcorn. What's wrong with folks? What am I grabbing for? Come here. Yes, thank you. What is that? Scum tomatar, tomtar, scum tomtar, classica. I'm gonna bet this is probably from one of those Nova Scotian countries that I did in that, I think it was the Nova Scotia box or something like that. Whatever the hell it was. Scum Tomtar. I don't know what a Scum Tomtar is, but that it's in here. Foam Santas. Oh, that's cute. They're little foam Santas. I guess they haven't heard of chocolate over in... Huh? Oh, it's distributor. Right. Where's it from? 'Cause there's no way they made these in New Jersey. Godis Fabricant? Okay. That's the manufacturer. There you go. Yeah, that's what I want. Aroma AB Fly Volksgarten Sharp Nog Pop Till. Anything on here that I can make out to... Product of Sweden. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah. No, whatever. Anyway, they're foam Santas. What kind of foam? Like, I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm not holding out much hope for these, by the way, because, I mean, foam. If you said marshmallow, I'd be like, oh, okay, marshmallow. I know what a marshmallow tastes like. I know what to expect with marshmallow. Oh no. I just got a whiff of them. They smell like circus peanuts. I hate circus peanuts. Oh God, they do. Oh man. Foam insulation. That's what these are. These are foam insulation. I hate circus peanuts. For one, they're orange. They're shaped like a peanut. They're flavored like a banana. They're like the major candy identity crisis of the world. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They call themselves a circus peanut. The only thing that makes them a peanut is their shape. They're shaped like a peanut. But they're orange. Peanuts aren't orange. And then when you bite into them, the flavor, it's banana. But it's a marshmallow. I just dropped the damn thing. I'm delaying because I really don't like these damn things. I do not like circus peanuts. Okay. At least it's not egg flavored frickin' popcorn, right? I mean, let's celebrate where we can. Oh, damn you. I wanted the smaller part. I'd love to tell you what that is, but I have no freaking clue. Well, it's not banana. It's nowhere near banana, but boy, it sure had that circus peanut smell. I don't know if that's the coating on the outside or where. Wow. The smell has changed now that I've actually taken a bite of it. Let's see what's in here. Glucose, sugar, gelatin, coconut oil, carnauba wax. That's turtle wax. Okay, great. Oh, citric acid, carmine. How'd she get in here? Well, I mean, I'd love to tell you what flavor these are, but I can't. And As far as for what they are, fruit flavor. Oh, yeah, I would agree. It's definitely some kind of fruit. As far as what they are, you know, they're. I'm not a fan. Honest to goodness, if you like fruity, marshmallowy type of stuff, this is probably an 8, 9, or 10 for you all day. For me, it's a 4. And most of that is because, one, I can't identify the flavor. Two, I didn't like the flavor. Three, I did not like the texture. And four, it smells like a damn circus peanut. No thanks. That's enough strikes. Um, yeah, let the people over in Sweden have that. God bless them, and I'm praying for them because they need better snacks. Reese's Pieces would probably just thrill those people to hell and back. But, oh, there's more? Oh man, I thought I was almost done. Good lord. I was getting excited. I was sitting here thinking, ooh, elderflower. Elderflower bonbons. Check it out. Elderflower bonbons. Isn't that great? Yeah. I don't know what an elderflower is, but I've got bonbons of them. So, you know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that information. Great British Confectionery Group. Way to go. All right. Contains soy, sugar, glucose syrup, which is just more sugar. Well, it might as well just say sugar and more sugar. Sugar solid, sugar liquid. Either way, this thing's got some sugar in it. Maltodextrin, which I'm pretty sure is a form of sugar. So, I'm going to guess that these are sweet. However, the thing that worries me in the ingredients is it doesn't say shit about any elderflower. There's no elderflower flavoring, no elderflower extract. At this point, I'm not even sure an elderflower is a thing. So, yeah, here we go. We're about to discover how much elderflower is actually in a elderflower bonbon. Yeah, they kind of resemble a Mentos a little bit here. Would you, for the love of Mike? My goodness. They're kind of smells like soap. It's got some kind of powdery stuff on it, you know. And here's what it looks like. It looks like a obese Mentos, only slightly yellow, you know. It's instead of an obese Mentos, it's a morbidly obese Lemonhead. Is what it looks like. I'm trying, guys. I really am trying. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Apparently it's a hard candy. I swear to goodness, it tastes like soap. A very specific kind of soap. Like the kind in the pink pumpy thing in a gas station restroom. Okay, I'm wrong. It ain't sweet. It's sour. Holy shit, is it sour? How can you have that much damn sugar and be this sour? Good lord. I might have to fast forward through this part because this is going to take a while. Good Lord. Go away. Like dissolve or something. I feel like I'm getting my mouth washed out for saying a dirty word. I give up. I chewed that down to the slightest little tiny bit of yellow, chewy rubber, whatever. It still tastes like soap. I can't describe it any other way. But at least it didn't taste like eggs. I did not like that one bit, did not enjoy that one bit. That gets a 2. And I hope I never have to try that again. Oh, it's a good thing I was bragging about this box, because now everything after that's just going to suck, isn't it? I spoke too soon. Literally the definition of speaking too soon. Very, very much. Oof. And I will say this. That does not complement the taste of this. That is horrible. The aftertaste of that combined with that, good Lord, I'm gonna need a palate cleanse here. This is just water. Every once in a while, when you're trying these things, you'll get one that just has such a strong, taste to it that it will corrupt anything else that you eat. And thank goodness the egg sucking popcorn didn't do that, because this video would have taken another day to make. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I think I'll hang on to those and stick them in my dishwasher next time. Stick them in the dishwasher next time. Make the plate smell all nice and flowery. There's some kind of floral. Well, obviously, elderflower. I'm being an idiot. I completely forgot that was flower flavored. There's definitely a flowery note to that makes it taste like soap. So apparently I now know what they scent soap with. Elderflower. And too. There we go. And knowing is half the battle. I don't know why I did that. Oh, what is this? Bunner Nustortli Tuorta de Nutches. Okay. One of those is nut, like walnut. Tuorta, honey and nuts? Is it honey and nuts? Oh, it's got a picture of honey on it. Okay. And walnut. And some kind of flower. Probably an elderflower. Alright, so what is this thing? What are we eating here? La Conditona. Okay, I can tell you this is from Switzerland. Ask me how I figured that out. And there's the picture of the honey nut. Cheerio. I have no idea. What are we looking at here as far as ingredients? All right, here we go. Weizen Weissmehl Zucker Walnuss USA. Oh, they got the nuts from the USA, huh? Wasser Honig Europa. I have no clue what any of that says, honestly. So it's best to just that's cute. It's just, that's what it looks like. Look at it. It looks like a. It's weird. That is goofy looking. I mean, look at that. Oh. It's Chef Ramsay's Lost Beef Wellington. That's what it was. All right, let's test. Let's try it. Okay. Yeah, can't really smell anything on that. Hmm. That's not bad. I'm afraid this is going to require further investigation. Now, it could just be my American palate. There's not a lot of sweetness to that, which is probably a good thing. Um, the honey taste doesn't like stand out. It doesn't go, "Hello, this is the honey." Um, Walnut has good flavor. Whatever that cookie biscuity kind of coating is, mildly sweet. Overall, that's a tasty little product. I liked it. I'm gonna give that a 7. That was actually pretty good. Um, Again, not the sort of thing that I'd rush out for at 12 o'clock in the morning to run and go get at the gas station or something like that. It's just something like if you had it handy, you could sit and snack on it while you watch TV. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. What do we got now? You will have to forgive me. I've never seen this before. That says Ohio Toffee. I live in Ohio. I was born in Ohio. I was raised in Ohio. God willing, I will probably die in Ohio. I have never seen this. Ever. I've never seen this. In my life, I've never seen this. So help me, if it says it's manufactured in Columbus, Ohio, I might throw it at the wall. I was going to say door and wall. I know the Columbus area quite well. Universal Yums, New Jersey. Yes, we know that, but this is Ohio toffee. Where in Ohio is it from? Columbus, my God. It's from Columbus, Ohio. Why haven't I known about this? Manufactured by Anthony Thomas. Oh! Oh, screw that. This is Anthony Thomas toffee. This ain't Ohio toffee. This is Anthony Thomas. Everybody in Ohio knows what Anthony Thomas is. Why they playing? That's all I want to know. I know what toffee tastes like. I know what good toffee tastes like. So this better represent. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. It's like a little... Isn't this the samplers they pass out before they give you the meal? I hope this ain't hard. I've been trying this product called Brittle Brothers Bacon Peanut Brittle. It is very good, but it's also hard. It's very crunchy, and it's not chocolate covered. It's got little bits of bacon in it and peanuts. It is absolutely delicious. I love it, but it's hard on your teeth. Like, you sit there and crunch on that for about a minute or two, and you're just like, round one done. Put me back in, coach. But yeah, this might take a minute. That was good. Reminds me of home. I mean, come on. It's made by Anthony Thomas. It's a 10, man. For crying out loud. I mean, yeah, all day, 10. If I had a craving for that at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting up and I'm going to get it. That's just all there is to it. Never heard of it called Ohio toffee. I honestly haven't. But then again, I'm not, going out looking around for 14 different kinds of toffee. However, that was excellent. I liked it. That's a 10 all day. No questions. I might be a little biased. Let's be real. I might be a little biased because this is literally probably being manufactured less than 10 miles from where I live, where I grew up. So, yeah, might be a little biased, but it is damn good toffee. This might be a little bit of a sacrilege because Anthony Thomas is known for its chocolate. I would like to try a version of that without the chocolate, just the toffee on its own, because alone, that's damn good toffee. Really buttery, rich, creamy flavor. And it wasn't too hard. I mean, let's face it, toffee can be ruined if it's so damn hard you need teeth made of brick to bite into it. I like that. 10 all day long. Oh no, it's another one of them things. Anything else in here? No? Okay, good. That, aside from the tiny yums, this is the last thing. And this is another one of those little torty thingies. Alpine cookie with cocoa hazelnut. Alpine cookie. What the hell's an alpine cookie? Is that what these are when they're domed like that? They're called alpine cookies. I'm pretty sure this is another product of Sweden. Because the other one was, I'm assuming. I mean, let's... Oh, I'm sorry, Switzerland. Why did I say Sweden? Switzerland, yeah. I'm just getting shit mixed up. So it was Switzerland. I guess in my head they're the same damn country. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Switzerland. Woo! And let's see, anything I need to know about it before? Made in Switzerland, manufactured La Cantonto Switzerland Redondo. Nope. All right. Holy cow! Alpine cookie. Okay, I get it now. That's a chungus little monkey. Look at it. That's twice as big as the last one. Look here. Ooh, yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? Wild. Let's hope it's tasty. Yeah, but same smells like about the same type of cookie material. So, you know, the inside is going to be different. That's for sure. Got a little mess brewing over here. That was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I can't really compare that to anything. It kind of, I mean, it kind of just tastes like hazelnut and shortbread. Really. I mean, I liked it. It was on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give that an 8. That's an 8 for sure. That's definitely something that I'd be like, hey, I got a craving for this, and I'm gonna go get them. On the lower scale, of course, but still, those those were actually quite nice. It just occurred to me that I have no clue where the booklet is. Isn't there normally a booklet that has like the little like the quiz and stuff? Did I like pull it out and just completely dismiss it? I hope that's what I did. It'd be an awful shame to get a box with no book. That's half the... Ooh, I think I see it. I found it! Okay. I feel better now. Time to clean up this mess. This was fun. And, as I'm sure you've probably already guessed, I've got another box on the way. Matter of fact, kind of like a small little backlog from where I wasn't able to taste anything. And to be quite honest with you, if I can't taste it, there's really no point in eating it. And that attitude pretty much carried over the entire time that I was sick, because I actually ended up losing 20 pounds. I ain't complaining. And I'm pretty sure I'll find it back, so, you know, it won't be lost long. Oh my goodness, but, yeah, I was, I don't know, it just something about, like, you know, not being able to taste food. It's almost like, what's the point? You know what I mean? So then, the mission with food is just to keep you alive. You know what I mean? You don't really care about flavor anymore. You're not looking to have something that's going to make your make your palate happy. You know, at that point you're just like, just put something in your belly so it'll shut the hell up. But I am, of course, feeling a whole lot better now. And I forgot the teeny yums. So let's get to taking a look at these. Open, you little bugger. I am not giving up. This is very weak plastic. Walmart ought to make their shopping bag, ought to make their bags out of whatever material this is, cause this is substantial stuff. This looks like one of those toffee chews. We've had those before. This is Jean Duido. Jean Duido. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have no clue what that is. And what's this other bit? Jesus. Is that an egg? San Andres. Okay, San Andres. Butterfinger? Nope. Pampas. A San Andres Pampas. So we got a Pampas, San Andres, and whatever that little toffee looking bit is, and this eggy looking thing. Okay. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't go away. It almost went down into the cushion. When things go into the cushion, they don't come back from the cushion. Ask the remote. It's like Stranger Things. Every time it drops down in there, it's like, yep, now you're in the, what is it called? The upside down, or the inside out, or the whatever that other world is. When it's there, it's there. It don't come back. It's gone. It's went full Narnia. This is a weird looking little thing. Look at that. It's like, okay, and then you turn it this way. Ta-da! It looks like a highway divider. It's a little chocolate highway divider. What in the world? Okay. I don't know what I touched, but I got dirt all over my hand all of a sudden. What in the world? Must have been dust or something from God knows something. Couldn't tell you. This is all over my hand, though. Looked like I'd been fingerprinted by the FBI or some junk. Alright, what are these things called? Made by Novi. Ella de Feu. Novi Ligur Straw. You know what? Who the hell knows? We'll read. Have we got any reading material for these? Oh, here we go. And it's just a picture. Very helpful. Very helpful, that picture. Anyway. Ta-da! One chocolate highway divider. Oh, thank God it's soft. It's just a really tasty piece of chocolate. That, for some reason, is shaped just ridiculously odd. And it was pretty good. I'm going to give it a 7. Like I said, it was good. But it's not the sort of thing that I'm going to be seeking out to go grab. This thingy, the Pampas Yummy Con Chocolate. This ain't gonna work. I'm gonna tell you what it says. Egg yolk with chocolate. Egg yolk. chocolate egg yolk. It's literally, it's what it says. I hope that's like maybe a figure of a figure, like it's hopefully not actual egg yolk in there. Hopefully it's like, some kind of anything other than egg yolk. Oh, this hurts my soul. Oh no, can't get it open. Guess we'll have to move on. Yep, it won't open. Sorry. I guess we're going straight to the book now. Shit, it opened. Okay, it doesn't smell like egg yolk or Satan's testicles. It's fun. It's dark chocolate too, so that'll mask the scent for sure. Okay. Egg yolk is a description, not a flavor. Probably because of the way it's shaped or the way it looks or whatever. Thank God that did not have any egg flavor at all. I was worried about that. That's also another 7. That was like a dark chocolate covered. The thing on the inside of it, kind of hard to tell, really. Kind of reminds you of those, what do you call them? Those boxes of candy that you get, and you get the, one thing, the little square. Some of the square ones, they'll have like some kind of thing inside of it that kind of tastes like that kind of has a texture of like crushed puree, mushed. Give me a second. I'll think of the name of it. Coconut. There you go. It kind of puts you in mind of that, only it's just like mushed, like really, really fine, so it doesn't have that weird texture that a lot of people don't like about coconut. However, it didn't taste like coconut. That was just the texture that I was describing. As far as the flavor goes, it was sweet. It was good. It was a 7. Like I said, nothing phenomenal about it. Let's do this one here since I'm looking forward to it the least. Only reason why I'm not looking so forward to this, one, it's just a generic like piece of toffee or caramel or whatever, and it's slightly dry looking. If you want to take a gander at what I'm talking about, yeah, just a little dry looking. So yeah, we'll see. It might be amazing. Not bad. Buttery, creamy. A little dry, just a wee bit, but I have a feeling it's supposed to be. Yeah, again, nothing amazing. I'm gonna give that a 6, just because it wasn't as good as the others. Now for the San Andreas. San Andres Supreme egg looking thingy. Releno Carbono Turin chocolate cone leche. So it's got chocolate something in it. Open, you bugger. There we go. Kind of looks like one of them. I don't know. I don't know what the hell to think about it. Look at that. Hey. That's it. Looks like a little egg. Weird egg, not leg. Egg. Looks like an egg. There's what it looks like after you bite into it. Making a mess. I don't know what to think about that. The the outside of it has absolutely no flavor whatsoever. It's like that. It's like the wafer. It's like the wafer bit on those like. Well, it's like a wafer, Only it's not wafer shaped, but it's like the stuff wafers are made out of. Zero flavor. All the flavor is from the stuff on the inside, and the stuff on the inside is mediocre. It's I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's sweet. It don't taste chocolatey at all. It doesn't taste chocolatey at all. It tastes like it's like butter, cream, lots of confectioner sugar, maybe maybe a, such a small hint of peanut butter, but no taste of peanut butter whatsoever. I'm talking about texture wise. The texture is like peanut butter, but that was yeah, that was mediocre. That was a 4. That was a 4 all day long. I didn't care for that. And now I gotta wash the taste of that out of my mouth. Yay! This is back to tasting normal again. Okay, now let's have a little fun with some seasons eatings. Seasons eatings. That's what we're doing. Everybody's got a thing. The birth of holidays and the death of Vision. Number 1. Looks like we've still got that goofy "we warmly welcome your mouth" too. I really wish they'd change that saying. There's so much. It's so weird, isn't it? I mean, anyway. Um, the birth of holidays ranges from ancient harvest festivals to the modern creation of federal holidays in the United States, which began with Thanksgiving in 1863, the first official national holiday. In 1870, ancient society celebrated holidays related to seasons, harvests, celestial events. The Roman Saturnalia, if you ever watch Big Bang Theory, I'm sure you've heard of that one. A week-long festival honoring the god Saturn. Really? Who would have thought that? uh, involved parties, gift giving, and decorating fir trees. Sound familiar? In the 4th century, Christians established a feast day for the birth of Jesus in mid-December. By the way, he wasn't born in December. Just in case you didn't know that. Technically, he was probably born a lot closer to Easter. Just, In case you ever on a quiz show and somebody asks, ay, 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 ay. Near the winter solstice, to coincide with existing pagan celebrations, this became Christmas, while the New Year celebration was associated with the solemnity of Mary. Mary, Mary. Oh. While the Chinese New Year originated over 3,500 years ago in the Shang Dynasty, not to be confused with Shang Tsung for all you Mortal Kombat aficionados, rooted in ancient what agrarian societies, agriculture cycle, and the need to honor gods and ancestors for good harvests. Because nothing makes better rice than praying to the correct God. It is also a time for celebrating the new year. You think you would figure that out by the title, Chinese New Year. Just saying. It is also time for celebrating the new year and the coming of spring, a tradition reinforced by the legend of the beast Nyan, whom villagers scared away with loud noises, bright lights, and the color red. It's like Chinese Frankenstein, isn't it? It's like maybe Mary Shelley drew inspiration from these people. Oh, number 2, turn on the music, and there's a barcode for music. We won't be doing that. I got my own damn music. Alright, Tansy cakes. Rare holiday food with we no longer eat. For hundreds of years, the English ate a sweet herbal concoction called a tansy cake for Easter. It was a bright green omelet or pancake. Hold on. Those are two different fucking things. So which was it? An omelet or a pancake? Because it can't be both. And the closest it could be to being both would be a crepe. Was it a crepe? Because it can't be an omelet or a pancake. I mean, am I off the culinary scale here or what? What's going on? That's like saying, well, it's either a pie or a lasagna. Make it make sense. Oh my goodness. Made with tansy herb. Which is slightly toxic. I think I figured out why they no longer make them. Because everybody knew the recipe's fucking dead. Jesus. No wonder the tradition has died out. I just said that. I just made that joke. Quit trying to steal my jokes. I'm thinking this shit up on the fly. You guys wrote this crap down. Tansy cakes. I seem to recall watching a movie. Oh, Knight's Tale. It was a Knight's Tale. Where one of the characters, the red-haired guy that was always one they claimed that he was thinking with his stomach. I think his name was Wart or Ward or Wart or something like that. He was talking about what he was going to do with his share of the money, and he said he was wanting to go back home and go into some place and order tansy cakes with peppermint cream or something like that. I think that's what he was talking about was tansy cakes, which is either a omelet or a pancake or a pie or a lasagna. Okay, roast swan. Yum. There's a Christmas tradition you could really sink your teeth into. A symbol of wealth and status, swan was served by Queen Victoria and other elite families in the 19th century for holiday feasts, as swans were viewed as symbols of beauty and rarity. this practice died out. That's because turkeys are cheaper, bitch. And chickens just mean you're poor. Forgotten Kisses. The meringue based cookie is baked in a cooling oven overnight. Cooling oven. Cooling oven. How do you bake in a cooling oven? Is that like slow cooking in a refrigerator? It don't make no damn sense. Yeah, just put the pizza in the cooling oven. We'll check it out tomorrow. I don't know. Is that like a way of saying slow cooker? Maybe? Maybe it's a slow cooker. It's a slow cooking oven, you know? Sous vide. In a cooling oven overnight and forgotten until morning. The rarity lies not in the ingredients, but in the practice and specific tradition itself, which is no longer popular. It's probably because people discovered microwaves or fire. We can cook this shit a lot faster if, we just heat it. Oh, what a novel approach. Maybe we should try that, because that cooling oven fucking sucks. Jeez. The origin of candy canes. I actually know this one, but I'm going to read it anyway. These beloved and easily recognizable snacks originated as plain sugar sticks, possibly in the 17th century Germany, with the hook added sometime later. Added to resemble a shepherd's crook, because they used to just be sticks, up and down, vertical, shepherd's crook to quiet children during Christmas services. Because kids are easily amused and easily distracted. The origin of yum. Cool, okay. About to learn something. The origin of yum. The origin of the word yum is uncertain, but is most likely in... There's a lot of vowels in this word. Give me a minute. I'm gonna make a couple practice runs. Onomatopoeic. Is that anything like onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeia. Or imitative word mimicking the sound of of enjoying food, first recorded in English in the 1870s. Back then, they were just making words up. They weren't even trying. You know what I mean? Like, they had words like yeah, you know? You know what a yeah is. Popular saying here. Season's greetings originated in the Victorian era, appearing in early Christmas cards, and derived from phrases like compliments of the season. By the late 19th century, it was used as a more inclusive, flexible greeting to extend wishes to people of various beliefs during the winter holidays, which is why some people say, fuck that, Merry Christmas. Oh, where am I? Oh, this is the trivia train. Ooh, yes, trivia train. Next one is a cornucopia of holiday favorites. My favorite. Cornucopias of holiday favorites. Kiss a frog and eat grapes to ring in the new year. But what is Italy's favorite New Year's tradition? Huh. I gotta think about that. Wait. Kiss a frog and eat grapes to ring in the new year. Is that what Italians do? Kiss frogs and eat grapes? I would have thought the French would have, probably done some of that myself, honestly. Um, Italy's favorite New Year's tradition. A. Eating an entire bowl of risotto. Whoever put that answer, you are wrong, bro. That was some that was some cold-hearted stuff right there. You should be ashamed of yourself. At least it said risotto. It could have said spaghetti. You know, that is wrong. B. Wearing red underwear. That's very specific. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. C. Dancing the night away. I could see that being something. D. Licking a special tree. I would like to think that I've been on the earth long enough to know that if there was a country full of people that licked a specific tree on New Year's, I'd know about it. Oh, I want to go with dancing or wearing the red underwear. Because I know that eating a bowl of risotto, that's just wrong. Let's say let's say wearing red underwear. Because eventually, you drink enough, you got to go to bed. So I highly doubt you're dancing all night. That just ain't happening. Where's my answer? There she is. You might think the answer is dancing the night away. Okay, I'm guilty. I did. For a second, yes. Which is wrong, but it doesn't bring you any special luck. Italians believe if they wear red underwear on New Year's Eve, they'll be lucky the entire rest of the year. This stems from the Middle Ages when superstitions called for covering one's groin with red cloth to ward off bad luck. What the hell were these people doing with their groins? I mean, who needs a lucky Willie Majigger down there? Boy, these are some fornicating assholes, ain't they? Oh, we don't want one of those Gomorrah diseases, guys. Just put a red cloth on it. No one will notice. It's red enough. Oh shit. To ward off bad luck, we're ready for a lucky year. That's stupid. I thought my jokes were corny. All eyes on you. What does it mean when a Chinese fish head is facing you on the dinner table? I actually think I know this one. I remember. No, I remember watching a YouTube video about somebody putting down a whole cooked fish on a thing, and they were making a fuss over who the fish was looking at when it was laid onto the table. Apparently, it's like something. A. You have to eat all of it whole. Highly doubt that because everybody at the table had their own piece. One guy even ate the eyeballs, if I remember correctly, and he liked them. He was like, these are delicious. And I'm sitting there like, you're full of shit. B. The fish chose you. The fish is dead. The fish ain't choosing shit. If the fish had choices to make, it would probably choose to be back in the water, swimming and making other fishes. C. You're an honored guest or distinguished elder. That sounds like a Chinese thing. That sounds like something my peoples would do. D. You're not allowed to eat. You're not allowed to eat. Can you imagine being that guy It's like, the waitress comes over or whatever, the server comes over with the fish and goes to set it on the table and bitch, you face that fucking fish the other way. I'm hungry, damn it. You better turn that damn sea bass around. Let that thing face Uncle Roger. He a vegan anyway. I'm gonna go with C. Two. C. The word for fish in Chinese is yu. That's yu, in case you're wondering. Which also means surplus. I thought it meant fish. You just said it meant fish. The word for fish in Chinese is yu, which also means surplus. So fish and surplus is the same word. It reminds me of a Bible verse. Somebody fed a surplus of people, otherwise known as a multitude, with fish and bread. Somehow, there's got to be a correlation between fish being known as surplus all the way over in China. You see where I'm going with this, don't you? I'm just saying, I think of shit like that sometimes. Which is why it is always served at Chinese New Year to rake in prosperity and abundant blessings for the year ahead. Many Chinese dishes have whole fish heads, trust me, I know, served with the fit. Well, yeah, it's kind of attached. And the fish head is usually turned to face family elders or honored guests to show deference and respect. It's deference with a D-E, not a D-I. Because that would be difference. Fantastic. Another stupid, corny joke. Again, trying to steal my thunder here. Number 3. What do the Czechs do with the Pumlazki? Here's a hint. Ouch. What do the I'm guessing it's saying, I don't know why it just doesn't say, what do Czechoslovakians, people from the Czech Republic, what do they not like being called Czechoslovakians anymore? I mean, what's the deal? Why do they got to be called Czechs? Czechs, I guess is how that's pronounced. And what's a Pumlazki? Pumlazki. Here's a hint. Ouch. A. Lightly whip girls in exchange for Easter eggs. Damn. Really? Just beat the hell out of a girl. Give me your Easter eggs. That is savage. That's good. This is wow. Those are different people, man. B. Walk on it barefoot. Walk on it? What is it? What is walk? I don't know. Doesn't say what it is. Just says Pumlazki. Whatever Pumlazki is, you know. I hope it's that Easter egg thing, though. That sounds savage as fuck. Dunk it in sugar and then eat it. That doesn't sound very ouchy. Smash eggs to be used as decorations. What is Pumlazki anyway? It's like freaking Easter or something? Lightly whip girls in exchange. Oh, lightly whip. Well, still, they're getting whipped, damn it. That's That's like that's like that's I'm just gonna barely shoot you. Just I'm barely shooting you. I'm barely to lightly whip for. I want it to be A actually. That would be hilarious. Oh my god, it's A. Watch out, boys! Chase girls with the Pumlasky on Easter Monday in Czechia. Oh, it wasn't even Czechoslovakia. Lightly whipping them until they give them eggs in return for safety. That's messed up, but also I wouldn't. If I were a kid, I would. I think I might. I think I might enjoy that. Bitch, give me that egg. Oh shit, that is so funny. Pulaski is a braided whip made from goat willow twigs and colorful ribbons. So it's pretty. And to be whipped will bring you health and fertility. They're aren't these kids? Lightly whip girls, boys chase girls. On, I mean, it doesn't say they're kids, but boys and girls, those are kids. Otherwise, they would be teenagers, young men, or young women, or men and women, ladies and gents. What is wrong with these people? Is this the country where you're allowed to fornicate in the middle of the street? No, that's Amsterdam. They're all crazy. They're all crazy. I mean, damn. Where was I? Braided whip made from goat willow twigs, colorful ribbons, and to be whipped will bring you health and fertility in the coming year. Seems like a good deal to us. Yeah. What is it? Fertility and what else? Health. Yeah, health and fertility. Yeah, it is. That's. I guess that's how you make. That's how you find your girlfriend over there on New. Is it New Year's? New Year's or Easter, whatever the hell it is. Anyway, that's how they find their girlfriend. They go up to the girl they go up to the girl they like, lightly whip them with a freaking pummeling whip, and it's, yeah, give me your eggs, oh. And she gives up her eggs. It's like, all right, we're dating now. I'm gonna make you healthy and fertile. But that is savage as fuck. What are you not hoping to find in the Spanish cake Roscon de Reyes? Roscon de Reyes? Roscon de Reyes? I don't know. Ticonderoga. A trinket of Jesus Christ. Why would you put that? Let's hope that's what you're hoping. Wait, what are you not hoping to find? Jeez, that is weird and backwards. C, raw egg. B, a fig. I don't know about that. D, a dried bean. Well, if it's a cake, I'm gonna go with you don't want to find a raw egg in it. I wouldn't want to find a raw egg in a cake. I wouldn't want to find raw eggs in popcorn. You'd see what I just went through. Good Lord. 4. D. Of course it's D. What was D? A dried bean. Trick question. That's what it starts off by saying. Trick question. To find the trinket of Jesus Christ in the Roscon de Reyes, translating to the cake of kings, traditionally eaten on Epiphany, means that you will be king for the day and have oodles of luck the coming year. Unfortunately, finding the dried bean means you'll have to pay the cost for the cake, a small price to pay for such a delicious cake. Well, hopefully it didn't have any raw eggs in it, because That had just been a friggin' catastrophe. 5. Feliz Ano Nuevo a todos. Feliz Ano Nuevo a todos. Nuevo Ano Nuevo. That's New Year's. Yeah, it's like New Year's. It's like New Year's Eve party. New Year's Eve is an exciting time in Mexico. Which of these is not a tradition? So it's which one is not a tradition? A. Dragging luggage through the streets. Okay. Eating 12 grapes as fast as possible. What is with people and grapes and New Year's? Can they not afford wine? Is that what it is? I want to know. C. Going for a midnight swim. D. Splashing a bucket of water out of the window. Well, let's see. I'm going to go with C because them's is shark infested waters. And you're not supposed to drink the water when you're down there anyway, so why swim in it? 5. C. While we certainly think going for a refreshing midnight swim should also be a tradition, it isn't. Mexicans believe dragging luggage through the street brings travel in the new year. Eating 12 grapes with the 12 chimes of the bell at midnight brings luck, and splashing water out of the window gets rid of all the negativity of the past year. We think they have everything covered, with the exception of a couple of Hail Marys and a few Our Fathers. Sure, why not? Ring in the new year the right way. No fair. Number 6. No fair. Unbelievably, what massively popular holiday was once banned in Massachusetts? A. Thanksgiving. B. Christmas. C. Halloween. Or D. Easter. I know the answer to this one. It's B. Christmas. 6. B. Christmas. More importantly, why and what happened? What happened to Christmas cheer? Sadly, during the years of 1659 and 1680, celebrating Christmas was outlawed in the American Massachusetts colony with a fee of 5 shillings if anyone was caught. It was believed the holiday was superstitiously kept. Now, we finally have our answer for where the Grinch originated. Ha, ha, ha. And the jokes just keep on coming. First, you have to do this. Then you have to do that. What are the conditions for eating Japanese ihomaki or ehomaki or ehomaki? I don't know. A. In complete silence. B. Facing a specific direction. I could say it would be both of those. C. In one big bite. Hell no, not happening. D. With a big gulp of rice wine. That would just make you sick. I'm going to say either A or B. If I had to pick one, I'd pick B. Facing a specific direction. You might be allowed to talk. I don't know. 7. Aw, that sucks. It's A and B. It's both A and B. Ihomaki is thick rolled sushi traditionally eaten during the Japanese holiday Sessubun, which marks the beginning of spring and the end of winter. Setsubun is the time to drive away demons. So they sit and binge watch all of the Exorcist movies. That's my people right there. I could do that. which many do by throwing beans, but creating good luck is done by eating ihomaki in complete silence while facing a lucky direction determined by astrology. Okay. I mean, now you know. uh, 8. What hilariously delicious mistake led to Swedish Waffle Day? A hilarious, delicious mistake that led to Swedish Waffle Day. Someone burnt pancakes, so now everyone eats waffles. That doesn't make any sense, because a waffle's not a burnt pancake. B. Vandals left waffles on famous statues. What? C. Another holiday was mispronounced as Waffle Day. Makes a little sense. The date sounded like the word waffle. I'm going to say it's either D or C. I'm going to go with C. Another holiday was mispronounced as Waffle Day. Right edge. What is that? Oh, that's for the stupid. C. The Feast of the Annunciation, celebrated to mark when the Archangel Gabriel appeared to the Virgin Mary, is called Varfrudigen in Swedish, meaning Our Lady's Day. When said in a rush, it sounds like Vaffeldagen. No, the fuck it don't. It doesn't sound nothing like that. Varfrudigen, Vaffeldagen. There's clearly an L and an R. Do L's and R's, not to mention two R's as a matter of fact, Vaffeldagen and Varfrudagen. Varfrudagen, Vaffeldagen. Varfrudagen, Vaffeldagen. Those are two different words. Not even close. Which means Waffle Day. Some dumbass couldn't pronounce Vaffeldagen or Varfrudagen, whatever the word was. Some dumbass couldn't pronounce it, so now we're all eating waffles on December 23rd or whatever it is. Jeez. So now everyone eats waffles on the religious holiday, and many know it more so as Waffle Day, a happy accident. So, what are you celebrating? Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Happy New Year? No, I'm celebrating Vaffeldagen, because some dumbass about 1,000 years ago in Sweden, in his own damn language, could not enunciate well enough to distinguish between it being Our Lady's Day and Waffle Day. Here's my question. When a lady is having her cycle time, I used to refer to that as my ladies' days. My girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever, did the same thing. She would say, I'm having my ladies' days. So when they say Our Ladies' Days, Varfrudagen, does that also mean she's having her, like, cycle You know what I mean? Like a guy walks up to his wife and says, you know, why are you so damn bitchy lately? And she just goes, Varför dagen. And he goes, oh, fuck, never mind. All right, see you. I'm going fishing. I'll be, I'll be, I'll be back. I'll be back after Waffeldagen with some waffles. For 10 days, gather similar ingredients from your home and pair them with snacks from these countries. Panforte, Italy, a dense fruit and nut sweet from Siena, often containing honey, nuts, and spices. Pair these three ingredients to make a sandwich. Okay. Bûche de Noël, France. Bûche de Noël. Bûche de Noël. Clearly Christmas, but like, what is that? Christmas bread, maybe? Christmas, what? Bûche? Bûche? Bûche. Bûcha. Christmas meat. Ooh, could be Christmas meat. A traditional chocolate sponge cake. I was closer the other direction. Rolled to assemble a log and decorate with festive elements. Vanaka Cheschia. Vanaka. Traditional braided sweetbread. Try eating raisins with bread today. Tried it. It's bread with raisins. It's not that. Nothing worth writing home about. Panettone, Italy. Dome shaped bread known for its distinctively light, airy texture. Flip to our recipe. There's a recipe for it in this book. Nobody cares. We're not cooking this crap. Turon, Spain. This almond nougat is a quintessential Spanish holiday treat available in soft Gijona and hard Alicante versions. That's my best attempt at the language. Sorry. All right. Yorkshire pudding, Britain. A savory batter pudding, a popular side dish. Flip to our recipe. Yeah, if it's batter, bake it, and then you get bread, muffins, cakes, stuff like that. Nobody eats the batter. You'll get worms. Romeritos, Mexico, a dish made from seepweed. That just sounds tasty. Yeah, give me some of that seepweed. Seepweed. The other, what the hell ever. A type of wild green, yeah, I bet it is. Often prepared in a mole sauce. Don't get me started on mole sauce. With dried shrimp, potatoes, and nopale, cactus paddles, anyway. So, yeah, why eat cactus? Why? What state is it where it's illegal to cut down a cactus? Is that Nebraska? There's a state. We have a state where it's illegal to cut down a cactus. I'm not joking. We really do. We have a state where it's illegal to cut down a cactus. I don't know why. I don't know when cacti became, endangered. They're on the protected the protected biosphere list or whatever it is. Flekkesteg, Denmark. Roast pork with crispy crackling. Try roasting some today. That sounds good. Roast pork with crispy crackling. That sounds yummy. Dumplings, China. I like dumplings. The what is it? The soft ones. I don't know what the fried ones are called. I think they're called fried dumplings. Actually, they're probably just called fried dumplings. I like the soft ones. Often contain filling with symbolic ingredients that represent prosperity, luck, and family unity. Flip to our recipe. They must have a whole dang recipe thing in this. I don't know what the hell. Oh, God. All right, well, here's a list of all the stuff that we've tried already. And the very first one, which is the one that I could not stand, um, besides sweet, salty, sour, and bitter, salted egg yolk potato chip. Is that what they were? Salted egg yolk flavor. Popcorn, that's what it was, is popcorn. Um, there's a fifth taste. Umami. That's about right. I was like, ooh, mommy, get me something to get this damn taste out of my mouth. Known for its intense depth of flavor and savoriness, not to mention raw egg ass of a chicken. Ugh. They sucked. We'll just leave it at that. Next one, Taylor's potato chips, beef Wellington, and pork gravy. They weren't bad. I liked those. Let's see. Scottish pork gravy flavored Scottish flavored chips. Blah blah blah. Yeah, nothing out of there about that. Oh yeah, those little Scott and Mark candy Santas. I wonder if it says what flavor they were, or if there was any. Scooterman has a marshmallowy texture, subtle strawberry flavor with complements of pink. So apparently it had a strawberry flavor. I couldn't tell. I mean, it was definitely fruity. It was a citrus fruit, but as far as strawberry, you could have told me it was raspberry. I'd have just been like, uh huh. Alpine cookie with cocoa hazelnut. Yep, no surprise there. We pretty much hit that right on the head because it had that hazelnut junk in it. Wasn't bad, just wasn't great. Um, while the oh my god, that little wrapped candy thing that I had I'll show it to you. This little, that's beer fudge with a B. Boy, bicycle, beer fudge, like Michelob. While this beer fudge might raise some eyebrows, never fear, there is no alcohol in it. Well, that's where you messed up. Sweet, rich stickiness of the fudge, blah, blah, blah. Think pineapple on pizza. I've had pineapple on pizza. It was okay. It still 6. Anyway, Mr. Ito watermelon flavored cookies with choco chips. It's watermelon. No, it's a cookie. No, it's choco chip. It's all three at the same time. Doesn't say anything about Jolly Ranchers, but it smelled like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. And it tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Weinrich's Dubai style milk chocolate with pistachio cream and biscuit crunch. And I will say, the little biscuity, crunchy bit pieces 10 times better than that Kalafi crap. I don't even know why they bothered with that. Making that crap in the first place. It's like putting crushed up glass in a freaking candy bar. Mini Alpine nut cake. That was actually pretty good. Wasn't fantastic, but it was okay. And yeah, same suspects as it said it was. All right. Now here's the cookies that had the spice in it. Wonder if it'll say what kind of spice it was. Close your eyes and imagine a hot dish of mashed potato. Oh, that's the damn mashed potato chips. We had whatever. Who cares? Here it is. Pepper nodder or pepper nuts are considered a perfectly spiced bite-sized cookie that is emblematic of holidays for most Danish people. Many people get together, their families and friends and loved ones, to bake dozens upon dozens of these tiny cookies at Christmas time. Yeah, but is that what the spice was that was in them? Pepper nuts? Huh. Well, I guess that's what it was. I don't know. I'm curious. Hey Google, what is a pepper nut?
Pfeffernusse, also known as pepper nuts, are small, spiced cookies that are popular as a holiday treat,
Oh, that's the name
especially
of
in
the cookie.
Germany and among ethnic Mennonites in North America. The name literally means pepper nuts in German and refers to their small size, similar to nuts, and the pinch of pepper added to the dough. These cookies are crunchy, flavourful, and often contain a blend of aromatic spices such as anise, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, and nutmeg. Some variations are dusted with powdered sugar. They
Clove
are
might have
commonly
been the
enjoyed with
other thing I
coffee
was
and are
tasting.
particularly associated with Christmas.
Okay, Google, thank you. Okay, so there you have it. It had anise in it. So that's where that weird, I won't say weird, well, yeah, it was weird, and distinct flavor was coming from. And that also makes a lot of sense because I said it was like, licorice like, and, kind of reminded me of those purple spice drops that are anise or licorice flavored. So I feel a little vindication about that. Yeehaw. Egg yolk with chocolate. Yeah, what was in that crap? Uh, Pompous Yema con chocolate. Let's see. Also, go further. Coating. Yolks of St. Teresa. Spanish dessert. Sweetened eggs. Abundant medieval. Blah, blah. It doesn't say what was in it. Oh, well. Yeah, oh, well. No biggie. Anthony Thomas, Ohio toffee. That was really good. I'm actually going to tear the hell out of that later on. Actually, no, I'll save that for tomorrow because there's only just like a couple of little itty bitty pieces of it. All right, sparkling soda, Sangria Senoral. Ask someone what flavor and feeling Sangria evokes. Long summer days with sunlight on your skin, fresh fruits, bunch with friendly family, blah, blah, blah. Non alcoholic, cool you down, an ultimate refreshment. I agree with all that. It was actually really good. And I still hold to the 8 that I gave it earlier because it was actually very helpful at getting the taste of that stupid popcorn out of my damn mouth. That was absolutely, absolutely bad. Alrighty. I can still smell that junk, by the way, too. And a couple recipes, Yorkshire pudding, and all that crap. Nobody cares. Uh, well, if you stuck around this far, you must be bored. I'm sorry. Oh man, I got a couple of things to clean up here, a few things to throw away because as some of this junk I wouldn't give to my worst enemy. I don't think I've ever hated anybody that bad. Anyway, uh, I appreciate you tuning in and hope to catch you on another one real soon. You take it easy. Me and Coco are saying goodbye. Till next time, take care. I just wanted to stare at you one more minute. Just that's all I wanted to do. Just come closer, a little bit closer. Boo! That scare you? That scared the hell out of me. My dog is dead asleep. I can't even tease her at this moment. Thanks for thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.